All right, first off, I do want to apologize because I have to cancel the live stream for Saturday. And trust me, the next time I put up a notification for a live stream, it is because I've tested it out, I know I can do it, and it's going to go through. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyways, I'm 9/10 of the way there. I just have to go and talk to one of my friends in IT on Tuesday and give me admin rights to allow access for my work computer to allow YouTube to access the freaking camera. Everything was working great. I've got the web camera. It does everything except when I get to get to YouTube for the live stream for my work computer. And my work computer is far, far, far more powerful than my home laptop. At the time when I did buy my home laptop, I never assumed I was going to do live streaming or any of that stuff, so that's why we're into it. Anyways, so I'm sorry. I'm telling you though, there's one thing I certainly want to do is I do want to do that. I really would love to get a discussion going about der Weltkrieg and let it go with that. Let it go from there. Like start talking about topics. World War I related and so on and so forth, and just go with it. Like just have some fun. Anyways, this is even though it's not, I'm going to refer a lot to Prittwitz and the 8th Army at the very beginning of hostilities with the Russians, even though we're way back down here in Silesia and Galicia. It's just because it's a little bit more relevant and it's a lot easier for me to get a hold of than the map. And yeah, there it's all condensed. And it wouldn't have mattered anyways with the geographical names I'm popping up because there's a lot of counters or blocks in the way. This is, I guess, in reference to Ken's question about like how everything has been spread out or I'm sorry, not spread out, and that I've really condensed things, and whether or not this is about the Eastern Front and so on and so forth. I doubt this is going to answer Ken's question. I'm certainly not trying to. I just maybe adding some more information or whatever. I don't know, maybe a bit more context. I don't know, whatever, but something to think about. So when I was reading up on, so yeah, it got me thinking. Anyways, I wanted to start looking up on a bit more about it. So I just did a little bit of research, not a lot. So don't start asking me about, how many divisions there really were and so on and so forth. You can find that out. It's been documented ad nauseum. But anyways, at the very beginning, it meant, from what I've been reading, it said that Prittwitz had basically the bulk of the 8th Army, or almost the entirety of it, spread out in a line from Gumbinnen to Allenstein, which is roughly about 140 kilometers, which, lucky for us, is a nice number for the Der Weltkrieg map, since each hex is about 20 kilometers across. So here we go. So I've put the little orange guys to show you 7 hexes. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that would be from what I've been reading, the 8th Army at that point in time was 4 corps. So let's say each corps was 2 divisions. Like I said, you can go off if you want to go and find out exactly how many divisions or whatever. So that's 8 divisions. So that means originally Prittwitz had, and believe it or not, after reading this a little bit more, supposedly he even condensed his forces after this upon when he saw what the Russians were up to. So here we go. So that's 8 divisions worth that he would have spread out here, and he thought that was fine for whatever he was going up against in that world. So I don't know. Like maybe. Anyways, that's it. I don't have any more things to go on about here. But the only other thing is, I'm glad I kind of did this now. I was shocked. I thought I had a lot more time before the sun went down. I actually had to turn on some of the lights. Holy cow, that happened quick. But at least, I can get this over with. Well, not get this over with, but I can get this done now. Well, for one, to apologize for anybody that did want to watch the live stream tomorrow morning. 2, that I will, next time I do it, or put out a notification for live stream, it's going to happen, unless something, electricity goes out or something. 3, this is what originally Prittwitz had set up, not here, obviously, is what I'm saying, but around that would have been 4 corps worth spread out from here. My goodness. And now that I've got this done, and an unexpected long weekend, and I don't think I have anything on the agenda really. I just I think on Sunday I'm going to go and help out one of my friends with her computer. Other than that, that means I get to spend 3 days doing this. Oh yes, yes. That's all I gotta say. I'm going to just dive right in as much as I can. Oh yeah, that was the other thing why I brought the map down. So yet again, in context with Ken talking about the difference perhaps between the Western Front and the Eastern Front, I brought out the map for the Western Front just to show. So imagine, like, the Western Front, as we know, had a heck of a lot more troops, excuse me, than the Eastern Front. A heck of a lot more. And yeah, when I've seen Callendale's videos on the Western Front, I'm like, what? I just look at the counter density. I'm just like, oh my god. But here's this is it. This is it for the, oh, I can't put it on top of my thing here. But it's not that big. I don't know if I can, darn it. Yeah, I don't want to put it on top of my map. It'll knock over the things. Maybe I'll try to very quickly bring it over here. But yeah, I wanted to kind of, well, I know what I'll do. I'll aim it up a little bit, and maybe that'll help. And then, because you saw the end of that, whatever's. But just hopefully it'll show you, it'll give you a bit more context. So all that, here's just the Western Front. That's it. It's not a heck of a lot. And like I said, and everybody knows, there's an awful lot more troops in that area. So yeah, continuous front, no problem in the Western Front. Continuous front in the Eastern Front, it doesn't look like it. Okay, have a good one, and I'm sorry again.